enchanting portion of today's events. Now it's time for the actual upgrade portion. Um, because for anybody that doesn't know, in the future we will not be using troops for certain events. We'll be using three sylphs. So one idea I had months ago, and I've been slowly working on this, is getting a Triton as my third sylph. That way I have two for damage and then one for healing, of course. Um, so I've built up this Triton and got some Mahra to put into it to continue working on it. And this may take a little while. Now, I know that the sylphs are not used as troops for everything, but they are used for some things, obviously. I would think that something like Necro, um, you'll probably still have your troops, but by then, of course, we'll have the new troops. But Class Wars definitely will be using three sylphs. And I don't know, maybe I'll try Class Wars again at that point, but probably not. Really just not interested in Class Wars anymore. So anybody watching, do not bet on me for Class Wars, because it's not me playing for the last 2 months now. I haven't been doing it. I have various friends who enjoy playing my character when I don't want to, so they've done it for me, but I wouldn't be betting on them. If I had played, Azrakan would not have won last night. I can't believe he beat Softy. Clicky, 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 clicky. Clicky, 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 clicky. So this Triton is coming along nicely. Um, I just have to think of, you know, whether to start putting Sepulchrum into this or not. Um, if any of you out there play in China or any of the other countries that might have sylphs as troops already, and you have any input for me, I would love some input. I don't know much about it other than, I mean, I have seen some videos of people using sylphs as troops, but I don't know all the events that use sylphs as troops, or which ones still use actual troops. Um, so if any of you have that information and can just let me know, it would make me happy. To all those people who were impatient and didn't save their sepulchrum, I say, ha ha. I have some people on my server who have not been saving their sepulchrum. I've been seeing their sylphs gain BR a little bit here and there, and now they're just missing out. Had somebody ask me yesterday what kinds of things to save for beginning players. Um, Obviously, you don't get Mahra and Sepulchre much when you first start playing the game, but as you level up and start doing stuff with sylphs at level 50, you want to really save anything that involves events every month. And you can talk to either people like myself or other players that have been playing for a while. They can tell you what kind of events happen on a monthly basis. Can really help your character a lot and save you quite a bit. I mean, unless you're like some of these people that just have to have everything right away and just spend, 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 spend. But personally, I really don't recommend that. I don't like doing that, and that's not how I've chosen to build my character. You can really maximize out on a lot of things, but things to save. Whips, always good to save. Uh, Soul crystals, always good to save. Gems, you can convert. You can synth your gems up to level 4, but then hold on to them because they have gem events every month. So, those three things, whips, soul crystals, and gems, are the three big ones. Another couple ones that I personally would recommend, these cards. When you're doing your cards, go ahead and use them every month. I won't do that right now, but the only time you should use your cards is if you get a new one. Go ahead and activate it, or if you have enough to do a full upgrade, then go ahead and use them all. Otherwise, make sure you save some for events, because we do sometimes get the use cards event, and it's, I believe, like 6 a day. So, I mean, as long as you have like 24, maybe 30 in your bag, you're okay. I've just been holding on to the white ones because all my white ones are level 4 already, and I'm trying to get my blue and green ones up to level 4. So I just use those when I get them. But as you can see, I got a nice little reserve here. If there is an event, I'm prepared for it. Um, if you get, if you're still working on Fate Stones, we do have. I've only seen them a couple times in the year that I've been playing, but we do occasionally get the use Fate Stone event, but it's a maximum of like 5 a day or something silly like that. But I mean, if you save like, say, 40, then that's all you really need to hold on to. I've never seen an event that needed more than that. Plus, we get so many Fate Stones every day doing Jewel Hunt anyway, that those are easy to get. But hold on to just some Fate Stones. Hold on to some cards. Maybe like 30 cards or so would be enough. If you get the little, let me see if I have them here. These things, the exploration artifacts, always save those. Don't just use them. Only use them if you need them for events. Um, I've been saving these things since they actually very first came out, and it's really come in handy because I've been able to complete every single event without having to spend anything on it. Because don't spend money on these cards. That's just stupid if you do that. All they do is add a little bit of BR for one particular event, and the drop rate on blue and purple cards is so low. There's really no reason to spend on this. Don't waste your money. Other things to save: resistance crystals. The people ask me all the time, how do I stay alive for a world boss? Resistance crystals really saves my life a lot. What you want to do as far as saving resistance crystals, don't save stacks and stacks of crystal shards. That's just retarded. And if you start complaining about space, you're just an idiot. Just synth these into level 2 of whatever type you need to be working on, whether it be dark, light, electro, whatever. But synth them up to level 2 and then stick them in your vault. They take up a lot less space, and there isn't a synth level 1 event or synth level 2 event. They start at level 3. So if you synth your resist crystals up to level 2, stick them in your vault, and normally they're, let me see, I think last time we only had it like 2 days, but normally they're 3 days. So if you happen to get that bonus time, you can do it a maximum of 4 times. So you really only need to hold on to 12 level 2 resistance crystals. After that, you can upgrade them to level 3 and then start sticking those in your vault, because the event is synth level 3, level 4, level 5. And we haven't had unlimited attempts on that, unlimited event on that, and I don't think we will anytime soon, since the resistance crystals are still fairly new. But yeah, that's one way to save a little bit of space and also prepare yourself for events. If you have any questions for me or any comments, on server wartune.com, server 153, and if there's anything you want to see from me, just let me know.